Hello, first graders. I hope you had fun with the thing links. You guys did a great job of being respectful and doing your best on those discussion posts. For the next couple of weeks, you are going to be observing the sun. So we have to remember some of the safety issues to not look directly at the sun, but just to get a little idea, or make sure you're wearing sunglasses. We have to be very careful when looking at the sun because it does hurt our eyes sometimes. So you have to be very careful. So you are going to be observing the sun starting today, which is the February 12th, all the way to the 25th. You are going to observe the sun during the sunrise around 12 p.m. and then during the sunset. You're going to observe it 3 times each week. So that's a total of 6 times. And then you're going to create a little bird tale about your observations. There is a tutorial about the little bird tales if you need it. Otherwise, I can answer some questions after you've watched that if you're still having troubles. So you are making sure you are observing the sun, being very careful. And then there's a checklist. The orange box, remember, that's the checklist for your project. So you're looking at the sun, like I said, observing it 3 times a week for 2 weeks. And you're good. With your little bird tale, you're going to include drawings of your observation. So this may look different for everybody, but you should make sure that what you're drawing is kind of what you saw in the sky. Then you're going to include voice or writing, just like we did in our discussion post on the thing links. You're going to do one or the other. And you're going to talk about where the sun was in the sky. Was it high up in the sky? Was it kind of down low? Was it on one side of your house? Just make sure you're paying attention to that. And pay attention to what time you were looking at the sun. What it looks like, if it looks like a different color, all those different detail words that we've used before, and how the sun feels on you. Then you're going to post this tale to Canvas. It's going to be a link, so you're going to post the link in the assignments page, and you're also going to post the link in the discussion page as well. I'm doing both so I can just edit and look at your little bird tales as an assignment, and then so your peers can see it in the discussion board. You will be assigned a group again in the discussion. You're going to you're going to comment. Well, you're not going to comment. Sorry. You will, but you're going to post that link in the discussion board, and then you're going to look. Remember the green checklist. You're going to look at 2 group members' little bird tales, and you're going to be answering the questions. What are 2 things that are similar about your 2 findings? What are 2 things that are different? What is something happening? What is something that happens during every sunrise? And then what is something that happens during every sunset? And then what is something that happens every afternoon around 12 p.m.? Kind of start to look for patterns in the sun during those specific times. And then why do you think your partner's findings turned out the way they did? This could be a different question for anybody. It could you could be describing why every time the sunrise did this. It's up for your interpretation. So you are creating a little overview. You're creating a little bird's tale, and you're investigating and commenting on 2 classmates' posts that are assigned to you as a group, and then you're making sure you're paying attention to the patterns you see. So our I can statements for this section, I know I talked about it when I introduced the class, but I've been really bad about actually saying them from the last assignments. So you got 4 of them this time. So I can look at the sun during sunrise, 12 p.m., and sunset. I can create a little bird tales of my observations. I can investigate and comment on 2 classmates' posts, and I can use observations to describe patterns in the sun. And just like always, I'm going to be commenting on all of your guys's. So look for that and look for your classmates' comments as well. So you're observing the sun starting February 12th to the 25th. Your tales are due February 27th, both in the assignment sheet and in the discussion post. And then your comments, I'm giving you a little more time to make sure you're thinking about those patterns that you saw. So you're investigating and commenting by March 10th for those. I look forward to seeing your little bird tales. I know you guys are all going to do great, and your comments are going to be very helpful for the other students. Thanks. Have a great couple of weeks. It's going to be a longer time, but I'm always email and all those other contact information you can use. Thank you.